Hello folks, welcome to Legacy IAS Academy. In this video, we will be discussing a current affair topic presented to you by your faculty Sushma KP. So what is the topic that we will be discussing today? How Indian products are replacing Google, or the rise of Swadeshi is on the lines of your Atmanirbhar Bharat. So this, how is it helpful for India in trying to replace the foreign tech giants? This is what we will be seeing in the course of the video. Now, if you're someone who likes to know about your local news, geopolitical news, international news, subscribe to Legacy Academy IAS because we provide detailed analysis into each of these topics. Now, Swadeshi tech rising. Can Indian products replace Google? Why are we talking of the fact that can Indian tech or Indian technology replace your foreign technology giants? We will be deciding that with a case study on your Zoho Mail and your MapmyIndia. Understanding? First and foremost, if you see India right now under Digital India, which is an umbrella scheme, we are speaking about digitization as a very important need. Digitization is no longer an option, it is the very core of the economy because that is where your economic generation is also happening. And another aspect is that we, in the fast moving globalized world, India's GDP is largely from its service sector, and another aspect is your technology, which means your IT services. Yes, so your concept of work from home meetings, Gmail, emails, response, all of this are integrated, right? And all of these are dominated in India by certain tech giants such as your Google, Gmail. Yeah, now these your tech giants, what are we calling as your Google and Google Maps, all of these are of foreign companies, that is your US based. Now these companies are the ones that are dominating Indian market and economy. Now, to do the same job, like how your Gmail works, what is it, sending emails, scheduling work, all of those things, right? The same things are provided by now Swadeshi Indian based alternatives such as your Zoho Mail and MapmyIndia or Mapples. Okay, this is a sustainable and significant traction and push to your Atmanirbhar Bharat, which India and Indian ministers, Prime Minister have taken very pride and also are pushing very keenly. What is this Atmanirbhar Bharat? It is about self sufficiency in India. Now, why does replacing this global technology matters? See, if not anything, we have learned it through a real life scenario example, not even possible scenarios. First and foremost, see, whenever we say anything about sovereignty, okay, our country is a sovereign country. All the decisions of India are made by India, but this is getting affected when your foreign tech giants like Google take control of the entire data. And which means when they have the data, they have also the surveillance capabilities, which means the national security gets affected. And also, see, one more important thing is during, let's assume, in any geopolitical tensions happen, they can even cut off access to us. Yes or no? Let's say India entered into a war with a member country, and that member country is on the sides of your US. Then US can strategically cut off data for India. Yes or no? Now, for example, let's take the Google Maps itself. So, it is always better to have a domestic alternative than putting all our chips in a foreign company. And also, one more thing with regarding to our nationalistic interest is if it is a Indian company or Swadeshi company, then this company will create good amount of jobs. We do not have to be worried about the job cuts like as it is happening right now in US and how Indians are faced. And also this will increase the money supply and the money will stay in the India, and it will most importantly reduce the technology colonization. Earlier it was about land, now it is about technology. Understanding? So colonialism in any part, we have to beat it out if we have to raise through your nationalism. Now let's see through your Zoho Mail and Gmail scenario. Your Zoho is a Tamil Nadu based corporation which has also its own instant messaging app called Aratai. Now, many ministers and officials, including our Home Minister Amit Shah himself, has given out a statement that he will be now changing his official Gmail. That is, he will be changing his official email from Gmail to Zoho Mail. Understanding? So, this is a very big boost and impetus. Now, if we will see your Zoho Mail and Gmail, let's do a comparison. Okay, Zoho Mail does the same things as Gmail does in the basic version. In the advanced version, it provides much more aspects than what your Gmail provides. What are those? For example, if you have to attach a file in Gmail, the maximum size is only 25 megabytes. But in Zoho Mail, it is 1 gigabyte, and if it is exceeding the attachment limit, it will automatically convert it into a link and upload it. Another option about your Zoho Mail that is a standout feature is your email recall. Even after you press the button send, an email is gone to the recipient that it is already received. In Gmail, you have very minimal seconds to undo it. But whereas in your Zoho Mail, you can recall a mail even after the time has expired. But the receiver who gets it will also get a message that the person who sent the mail has recalled it. Understanding? So, this is one very interesting feature. Another thing is with respect to your Gmail, they have Google Drives and Meet. Yes, in this they can schedule meetings. But with respect to your Zoho Mail, all the aspects such as your calendars, tasks, notes, streams, and you can even attach tasks, tag your workers. All these additional features are all bundled up together as one. Another thing is your AI assistant, that is your Zoho Mail has very much integrated your AI into its space, that is on your workspace also. How is Gmail doing that? Gmail has created your Gemini, which is just giving context based replies based on your previous how this is how you might give. But your AI assistant in Zoho Mail is going a step ahead, which means based on each person you are sending the recipient, you can change the tone of the way you want to send the message. Okay, and it will also segregate the message as to whether it is a newsletter, this is a social, this is a primary. Okay, it will just categorize the mails also in that particular manner. And also your Gmail integrates your Google Workspace, and your Zoho Mail integrates your Zoho Workplace, which is much more feature specific compared to your Gmail. And if you also see about your security and privacy features, your Zoho Mail offers better security. How it offers end-to-end encryptions, and also digital signatures are there so as to make sure that both the sender and receiver, your hacking, impersonation of VIPs, or a brand impersonation, all of these can be curbed. Understanding? They have very advanced high levels of threat protection, and also because they do not do scanning for the data, so that based on the data they will provide your ads. Whereas your Gmail is still on your ad based revenue model itself. And also if you see the pricing for your Zoho Mail and Gmail, Zoho Mail is much more better, meaning per user for all this advanced feature has to pay only 59 rupees, and whereas your Gmail you have to pay 160 rupees. Also alongside your Zoho provides additional 5 users on Zoho, and each one gets 5 GB. Now, before we proceed further, we have a small announcement from Legacy IAS Academy. Now, if you're someone who wants to kickstart your UPSC civil service journey, then look no further. You have found the right spot with Legacy IAS Academy, wherein we maintain our batch size strictly at 40 member per limit, so as to provide individualized attention and personalized guidance. We also provide one-on-one mentorship, easy access to educators, daily mains answer writing challenge, prelims series, your interview mock test series, CSAT classes, holistic comprehensive current affair classes. We also conduct our sessions in both online as well as offline mode. For those of you who are working professionals and students, we also offer our courses in the weekend batches. To know more, you can visit us in the offline, or you can even check out Legacy IAS Academy website. Now coming back to the topic. Why is government preferring Zoho? Okay, India is having foreign tech giants also. We are having Swadeshi techs also. Now, why is the government interfering and preferring this Swadeshi Zoho? First and foremost, it is an Indian company, which means all India's data will be stored in India. See, we have asked earlier the tech giants itself, the foreign tech giants, if while you're dealing with India, why don't you store the data of India in India? But they have strictly not agreed to that principle. So on this front, our data will be stored in India, so which means we will have better control and compliance for the data. Understanding? Another aspect we will be discussing on this Swadeshi technology is your MapmyIndia ka Maples versus your Google Maps. Google Maps again is a foreign tech giant which will provide good amount of your location services, everything. But recently your Maples has won traction is because the railway minister Ashwini Vaishnav publicly used Maples in his car and has spoken about the advantages of your Maples and some advanced features. They've even said that they will be signing a MOU with the Indian Railways, and after math of this, your shares of this particular company has jumped 8%. Now, what are certain unique features of your Maples? That is your first and foremost, if you see, compared to your Google Maps, your Maples is providing more Indian specific data, which will be more better for us. Meaning how? First and foremost, let's say if I open Google Maps, I will say if I am to go from place A to place B, how much time it will take. That is what your Google Maps will provide. But your Maples will provide how much tolls will come in between, how much fuel cost you need, and where and all do you have, let's say, traction points, slippery slopes, where accident prone zones are there, in which zone you have to be careful, where already accident has occurred, how much of your time will be taken in order to cross that, any alternatives are there, and also it will give a 3D junction view. It will also give a feature of your offline maps, and also it will give the accident prone zones, speed limits, and also it will integrate with your FASTag. And another best advantage is it gives a good accurate rural mapping, which means localized mapping is very effective in your Maples. Now, if you see with regarding to government and enterprises use, yes, government is supporting your Maples is supporting more than 10 plus departments of your police, CBDT and all this. But despite all this, more than as 463 odd crores per government ka revenue is only coming for, that is the revenue that these companies are receiving is less than 20%. Now, it is better than Google in some areas. Why? It is providing localized data, it is good for your accuracy, and also it is very important for the fact that the data stays in our country and our data won't be tracked, so ads won't be given in that manner. And government is also trying to push towards indigenization with respect to production linked incentives. Many times these companies have even asked the government to inbuild the Maples app in the production linked incentive devices, and they are wanting pre-installation. The data localization will also be very apt for us. Now, this is not a first time that something like this would happen, that is Indian app replacing a foreign app. We have already seen how your UPI replaced your foreign payment systems. Now the same thing could even happen for your emails in form of Zoho Mail and Google Map in form of your Maples. So this would be a very good important technological diplomacy for us for supporting and promoting Indian stack. And also this is something very good for India as it boosts our trust, sovereignty, and also one of the most important thing is it is on advanced levels, as in it is integrating good amount of technology. It is also way cost effective and also provides us most advanced features. It is now it is not that Zoho is very localized, it is also having a good amount of global presence also. If you see the challenges, first and foremost, it is the brand dependency. People tend to prefer global brands, and also one of the main issues is the ecosystem's lock-in. That is, your Google has integrated your Gmail, Drive, Meet, Maps, Android. So it is one platform. So that is posing as a challenge for your Swadeshi technologies. If you see in the future how what implications we could see from this means, this would create a good amount of Indian startup in the technological advancements, and also what we started Atmanirbhar Bharat will be now Atmanirbhar Bharat in the technological space. This will also give good amount of secure communication, and also digital privacy can be protected, and most importantly your foreign surveillance can be reduced, so true national security interest will be allied. Okay, so now India can export the technology like how it does with respect to UPI and other model with your mail and also mapples. So we can use, India is known as a soft power nation, and we can add this another feather in our cap as technology also under our soft power diplomacy. So your Zoho Mail and MapmyIndia is an indication of a rise of India's technology, and also India's goal has always been digital sovereignty, economic growth, and strategic autonomy. All of this can be aligned. See, we cannot just be overly optimistic and tell that yes, now Indian Swadeshi techs are going to replace the global giant like Google. Yes, it's very difficult, but it is also not impossible. Alright, so what could be a possible mains question from this topic? Atmanirbhar Bharat in technology is essential for national security. Elaborate. So, this will be the summation of what we discussed. Alright, with this we come to the end of the content. If you like our content, subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, share it along with your friends. Thank you.